By now, you probably know that masks differ in levels of protection and wearability. So what should you consider when picking one out? Well, this morning, we're joined by Dr. Bob Arnott, Chief Medical Officer for AirQueen.com, with his suggestions. Good morning, Dr. Bob.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Doing well. Let's go ahead and get into this. Recently, the CDC reported that masks may be more important to containing COVID than a vaccine would be. So what do our viewers need to know?
So, the vaccine, when and if it becomes available, only has to be 50% effective. The really good high-end masks give you 97% protection. In a place like Las Vegas that really depends so much on the service industry there, you want to be able to get people back to work, and you can do it safely with the right mask. Now, you look at my mask technology. A lot of people have been wearing cloth. They're hot, they're uncomfortable. They wear them below their nose. They have gaps underneath their eyes, along the side of their face. They get hot, uncomfortable, and a new study shows you may be sending more viral particles out through it than if you have no mask at all. Next step up is a surgical mask, 67% protection. But the next generation nanomask, like this one right here, you get on average 97% protection if it's fitted properly. And you can see if it's fitted properly by taking a deep breath. And you can see that all cinches around my face to give me the ultimate protection. So, Micah, I really think that the right mask is going to be a huge part of being able to stem the tide of this pandemic right now and get people back to work and get kids back to school.
Tell us about the technology about these masks, because I'm wearing one now too. I saw you demo it, so I put mine right on. Tell us about the technology behind it and how important it is in keeping us safe.
So this nanotechnology is like this. If you look at the N95 mask, which is 35-year-old technology, there are bigger holes between the fibers than that mask. If you then look at the nanomask, tiny little holes in a very tight weave, which means layer after layer after layer after layer after layer. And the proof is in the pudding. When the FDA tests are done at the Nelson Laboratories in Utah, and they take particles and they shoot them at the mask, the particles are about 1 micron, same size as the virus. The holes are about 0.7 microns. It can't get through. And the proof of the pudding is that it stops 97% of particles. So they have an FDA 510K clearance. They work, and they're going to be available. The trouble has been, the CDC has recommended cloth because there's been nothing else. We've had to reserve the N95s for healthcare providers. This substantial equivalent N95 mask here, they're going to be available in the hundreds of millions, and it will play a big part in terms of stemming the tide of this just terrible scourge.
The best part about these masks too is the comfort level of them. I've tried it on. I love it. Also the breathability in it, and plus there's sizes for kids, so you don't have to have that big worry when sending them back to school.
I hope we've given you something out of it. We certainly will for local distribution. I have my kid wearing the kid mask, super comfortable. As you pointed out, I mountain bike, I hike, I stand up paddle on these and almost forget I have it on. It's twice as good as the N95 mask in terms of breathability. And a lot of masks, your skin temperature goes up, your pulse goes up, you retain carbon dioxide. It's hard to breathe. If you have lung disease, you might be pushing more virus down into your lungs. So super breathable, super comfortable. I think it's a big part of the solution. If you haven't believed in masks or you've been on the sidelines, this is the right mask right now to protect yourself and, of course, people around you.
And really quickly, where can we go for more information about them?
So the official site is AirQueen.com. I bought 1,500 masks from this site. Great customer service. When I had a question, the president of the company wrote me back, and they get them out right away, both adult and children. So it's a great resource. And, I looked every place before I bought them for my kids and my kids' school. And it's really been, it's been a great company.
All right, Dr. Bob, we appreciate your time. I have mine on now. Feels really comfortable. I got my new gym mask. I love it. Thank you.
All right. Stay safe.
Stay safe as well. For more information about these AirQueen masks, just airqueen.com, the place to go. They're a proud sponsor of Las Vegas Morning Blend.